Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to talk about the PlayStation Showcase 2021. Yes, I am an Xbox fan. Some people would call me an Xbox fanboy or an Xbox, but at the end of the day, I am just a gamer that prefers Xbox over PlayStation, but I do not dislike the PlayStation. Actually, I love the PlayStation brand. I just don't like, those PlayStation fanboys. Well, anyway, the show started off with a PlayStation commercial. I thought the commercial was okay, I guess. I mean, it was a little weird, but it was an okay commercial. And then, Jim Ryan brought his lion ass out there saying what these guys usually say before these big shows. Now, when the game started, they started off with Knights of the Old Republic. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a game Xbox fans have been asking for a while. And somehow Sony signed this deal. I believe it's a timed exclusive, but I'm not 100% sure about that yet, but I believe it's a timed exclusive. And this is a remake of an Xbox original Xbox, I should say, title that was loved by plenty of people. I've never played it, but I would say that this is a pretty big game for Sony to get, even if it is a timed exclusive. Now, next was a game called Project Eve. It looks pretty good, like one of those typical Japanese action games. Looks like a platinum game. I don't think they developed it, but I believe this game is a multiplayer, but it looked pretty good. And some of the main characters, they're really making these characters look very, what's the word? Maybe for lack of a better term, thick. They're really making them look thick, and that's cool, I guess. But next up was a Borderlands 3 DLC called Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and I don't give a shit about Tiny Tina, her Wonderland, or Borderlands 3. That's just me, ladies and gentlemen. Next up was a game called Forspoken. Now, this game was originally called Project Athea. Then they announced the actual title late last year, and I think the game looks incredible. The game looks pretty damn good. This is a timed exclusive, but I believe this is a 2-year timed exclusive. But it looks great on the PS5. It's supposed to drop spring of 2022. So hopefully I will have my PlayStation 5 before this game drops, because the game looks pretty damn good. I'm impressed with Forspoken. Now, the next game is Rainbow Six Extraction. And you can extract me from giving a shit about this game. My WBG panel member Hyperfan Gaming loves Rainbow Six, but I don't give a rainbow shit, if you catch my drift. Now, next up is the Alan Wake remaster. Now, this game leaked a couple of days ago. I love the original Alan Wake on the Xbox 360. I beat the game like 3 times. I loved it so much. Actually, me personally, I loved Alan Wake more than Quantum Break. And Control. I really loved Alan Wake. Now, looking at the graphics, it didn't look that amazing. It's a remaster, not a remake. But I might pick this game up again. And of course, we know this game is a multi-plat. Then we have GTA 5. Good old GTA 5 refuses to die. The game refuses to die. But to me, the game is an absolute masterpiece. Yeah, so it's going to be 4K 60 and whatever new shit they have going on with the game. But the game looks great, even though this is the 5th damn time the game is coming out. But coming out for the PS5 and the Xbox. So of course, obviously, this game is a multi-plat. Next up is Ghostwire Tokyo. Now, this was the first time seeing more like a lot of gameplay for this game, and I think it looks great. It looks scary. Of course, I'm capping because it's made by an Xbox first-party studio. So as great as the game looks, I'm sure PlayStation fanboys will not give this game credit because it is made by an Xbox first-party studio, even though they get the game for a whole year before Xbox gets it. But I think it looks great. These are the guys that made the Evil Within franchise, and those games were absolutely great and underrated. So I'm definitely looking forward to Ghostwire Tokyo. Next up is Guardians of the Galaxy, and the game doesn't look bad, but when you look at it, you think of, well, if the Avenger game that Square Enix made didn't do well, what in the hell you think Guardians of the Galaxy is going to do? Nobody gave a shit about the damn Avengers. So why would they care about Groot? I'm just saying. It doesn't look bad. I think I'm going to get it though. Next up is a vampire game, Vampire Masquerade Blood Hunt. It looked like blood ass. That game looked like shit in my opinion. Not interested in that game whatsoever. Then they showed good old Deathloop. Hell yeah, the Deathloop guy. They showed this game a whole bunch. And they showed us some more. I don't know why they showed us some more. The game comes out, I think next week, I believe. But Deathloop looks good to me. Now, I'm not just capping for Arcane Studios because they're Xbox first party now, but I genuinely love their games. I love the Dishonored franchise. I love Prey, and I can't wait to play Deathloop. But I'm gonna go ahead and wait a whole damn year. I'm not buying the shit for PlayStation. I don't even have a PS5 yet. I'm gonna just wait my black ass a whole year till there's an Xbox Game Pass. You dig? Hell yeah. So next up was an indie game called Tashia, whatever the name of the shit is. Who cares? Then they announced Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy Remastered. These games are going to PC and PS5. A couple of PlayStation fanboys was upset that the shit is going to PC. At this point, what the hell are you so surprised about? PlayStation literally purchased a whole studio, Nixxes, to port their games to PC. So I have no idea why you are so upset about it, sir. You have to get over it, my man. Then, Herman Holtz came out there talking a little shit. Then he said everything they show is PlayStation exclusive titles. And I said, oh, cool. Let's check it out. So the first thing they showed was, now let me tell you guys, this is the surprise of the show to me. Wolverine. Yes, I am a huge X-Men fan, and Wolverine is one of my favorites. Wolverine and Gambit. So it was just a little quick CGI trailer. Now, I'm okay with CGI trailers. As long as I know the game is on the way, I'm okay with it. So I had no problem with this trailer. But now, let's talk about keeping the same energy. A lot of PlayStation fanboys bash Xbox for having those CGI trailers. But it's all good, I'm pretty sure, since it's PlayStation, right? Next up, they showed Gran Turismo 7. Game looked okay. It didn't look that great to me. I feel Forza Horizon 5 looks better, but that's just me. Maybe because I'm a damn Xbox. But it looked okay. Nothing crazy. Then we had Spider-Man 2. Now, I'm really surprised they showed Spider-Man 2 off so soon and it's slated to come out in 2023. It was a CGI trailer, but hey, it's Spider-Man, and this game is going to do incredibly well. They show Venom at the end. Insomniac is an absolute beast over there for Sony. That's a great pickup. And Wolverine, which is Insomniac, and Spider-Man 2 looks great. And I'm sure the games itself will be great because Insomniac is really that damn good. Last but not least, they showed God of War Ragnarok. And if you listen to my channel for a while, you know I'm Team Xbox. But when it comes to the PlayStation, God of War is my favorite franchise. And damn, it looked pretty good. You can tell it's a cross-generation game because it looked good. It looked better than 2018's God of War, but not that much better. But it's still early. They didn't show a release year. I'm still assuming this game is early 2023, so they have a whole year to make the game look even better, and I'm sure it will, because God of War is that type of franchise that is always a great game, and this game is going to be no exception to me. Now, after all of this, Dirt Griggity, what do you think about this show? Well, I give the show a 7.5. Now, the first 35 minutes of the show was underwhelming, but they went out with a bang. The last 7 to 8 minutes was absolutely incredible. Kudos for the games they announced at the end of the show. They didn't have a lot of unexpected games, I should say, besides Wolverine and KOTOR. Those are the two games I wasn't expecting. But the show was a decent show. It was a solid show. Like I said, a 7.5 out of 10. And that's all I have to say, guys. Oh, well, no, it isn't. I have one more thing to say. You damn ponies, you guys said they was going to show Silent Hill, Metal Gear, they're going to acquire Blue Point and blah, 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 blah. Y'all don't know shit. You guys have no insiders. It's a damn shame. But I'm about to get my black ass up out of here. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know what my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.